When you see this badge, that single, powerful letter M, what's the first thing that comes to mind? Pause, more horsepower, a faster 0-60, a bigger price tag. Yeah, that's what most people think. It's what they've been led to believe. But honestly, they're wrong. They're only getting a tiny piece of the real story. The story of M has almost nothing to do with straight-line speed or stoplight bragging rights. Leans in, it has everything to do with the racetrack. It was born from a secret team of just 35 employees whose only mission was to build cars that could absolutely dominate the competition. That racing DNA, that secret history, is what truly separates an M car from a regular BMW. Then came 1986, and with it, the birth of maybe the most important car in M history, the E30 M3. This car wasn't created because customers were asking for a faster 3 Series. It was created because BMW absolutely had to build it. They needed a car to dominate the German Touring Car Championship, the DTM, and the rules required them to sell 5,000 of them to the public. The E30 M3 was a race car adapted for the road, not the other way around. It shared the basic shape of the 3 Series, but nearly every body panel was unique. The fenders were flared to fit wider racing tires, the rear window was angled for better airflow, and the trunk was raised to support a massive wing. This was not about looking cool, it was pure. And it was a weapon. The E30 M3 became one of the most successful touring cars of all time, winning countless championships and over 1,500 individual races across the globe. It cemented the M3 as the dream car for an entire generation of enthusiasts. This golden era continued with masterpieces like the E39 M5, which many still call the greatest super sedan ever made, and the F46 M3, whose screaming, naturally aspirated inline-6 engine is considered one of the finest powerplants ever built. These cars weren't just fast, they were balanced, they were communicative, and they were rewarding to drive in a way that set them completely apart from their standard. The modern era of M has seen some big changes. Turbocharging has replaced high-revving natural aspiration. All-wheel drive is now an option. And yes, there are M SUVs like the X5M. To a purist, it might seem like heresy, but the core philosophy, that obsession with engineering, is still there. It's just applied a little differently. So what is the M difference really? It's not one thing. Emphatic, it's everything. It's a fundamental re-engineering of the entire car. First, the engines. M engines aren't just TUNEDUP versions of standard BMW engines. Confident, they are often bespoke powerplants with their own codes like S58 or S63. They use stronger internal parts, more advanced cooling systems designed for the track, and deliver their power much more aggressively than their non-M counterparts. Second, the chassis and suspension. This is the real secret sauce. An M car has a wider track, the distance between the wheels for more stability. The body itself is made SDIFFER with extra bracing that a standard car just doesn't get. The suspension parts, from the control arms down to the bushings, are unique to M models. They're designed for precision and feedback, not just cushy comfort. Every single M model is tested and perfected on Germany's Nürburgring racetrack to get that balance just right. Third, the brakes. M cars are built to slow down from much higher speeds over and over without fading. They use massive, high-performance brakes, often with multi-piston calipers that are way more powerful and durable than what you'll find on a regular BMW. Finally, the drivetrain and aerodynamics. M cars get specialized transmissions, heavy-duty differentials built to handle way more power, and functional aerodynamics. Those aggressive bumpers and flared fenders aren't just for show. They cool the brakes and engine and make room for the wider, GRIPPIER tires you need to put all that power down. Even modern M SUVs follow this philosophy. They have gigantic cooling systems, chassis so rigid they seem to defy physics, and brakes that could stop a freight train. The goal is to make a heavy SUV handle with the agility of a sports car. So next time you see that M badge, please don't just think more horsepower. Size, that's a symptom, not the cause. The cause is a philosophy born all the way back in 1972 with one single goal: win races. M is not a trim level, it's a completely different engineering ethos. It's the bespoke engine, the SDIFFER chassis, the track TUNED suspension, the massive brakes, and the functional aero. It's the direct, unbroken line from the Batmobile tearing up European racetracks, to the E30 M3 dominating touring car races, to the SUPERCAR slaying sedans we have today. A standard BMW is an exceptional road car, no question. Definitive, but an M car is a race car that you can happen to drive on the road, and that is why they hit completely, fundamentally. If this trip through motorsport history has you looking at that M badge differently? Do me a favor and hit that like button and share this video with a friend who thinks it's all about horsepower. And don't forget to subscribe for more stories behind the world's greatest cars.